In the volatile landscape of the cryptocurrency market, Ethereum has emerged as a formidable player, temporarily overshadowing the giants, Bitcoin and Solana. The spotlight on Ethereum is fueled by a potential surge in debt issuance, a trend that has diverted attention from the traditional heavyweights. What sets this shift in focus apart is the mention of fixed interest rates, a critical factor in the financial equation. Over a span of 4 years, interest rates have seen a substantial increase from 1% to 4%, resulting in a staggering 300% rise in interest payments alone. This drastic spike has propelled interest payments to surpass even defense spending in magnitude, raising eyebrows and triggering a re-evaluation of market dynamics. The attention then turns to the weekly Sol Ethereum cross, a technical analysis indicator pointing towards a potential bullish scenario. The Sol Ethereum chart, dissected with precision, reveals a cup and handle pattern, suggesting the likelihood of a surge to new all-time highs. Investors and enthusiasts keenly observe these patterns, seeking cues for strategic moves in the ever-evolving crypto landscape. Zooming out to the broader economic canvas, the narrative delves into the global liquidity cycle, a complex interplay involving major central banks such as the Fed, BOJ, PBOC, ECB, and the Bank of England. The linkage between liquidity and the debt refi cycle is emphasized, hinting at a more extended view that extends until 2025. The Federal Reserve's balance sheet and interest payments are projected to undergo explosive growth, primarily due to the ripple effects of COVID-related debt. Central banks come under scrutiny for their recurring pattern of monetizing past debt, a strategy that has unintended consequences. This continuous monetary intervention leads to an optical debasing of currency, a phenomenon with far-reaching implications for asset values. As the financial landscape undergoes seismic shifts, attention is also briefly diverted to the housing market, where stability is mentioned with cautious optimism. The rate of change in housing is discussed, indicating a lack of major concerns at the moment. Transitioning to a macroeconomic perspective, the business cycle analysis takes center stage. The ISM survey is employed as a tool to gauge the cyclical nature of economic indicators. Forward-looking indicators, such as ISM new orders to inventory, are highlighted as positive signals for the business cycle. This optimistic outlook is met with a dismissive view of a late cycle, indicating a prevailing confidence in the resilience of the current economic trajectory. However, the discourse takes a cautious turn as the possibility of a systemic shock freezing up the collateral system is broached. The resilience of the economy in the face of potential shocks becomes a focal point of discussion. Despite the concerns, there is an underlying optimism expressed about the strength of the business cycle. The conclusion circles back to the GMI monthly and economic indicators, reinforcing the expectation of a strengthened business cycle. In this intricate tapestry of economic and financial analysis, each thread represents a variable, a factor that contributes to the complex dynamics at play. Ethereum's ascent, driven by shifting market dynamics and debt-related concerns, symbolizes the evolving nature of the cryptocurrency landscape. The technical analysis, with a focus on the Sol Ethereum cross and chart patterns, provides a glimpse into the potential future trajectory of this digital asset. On the global stage, the interplay between major central banks and the debt refi cycle unveils a panorama of economic intricacies. The looming specter of rising interest payments and the explosion of the Federal Reserve's balance sheet underscore the challenges faced by traditional financial institutions in navigating the aftermath of the COVID-induced economic turbulence. Central banks' persistent pattern of monetizing past debt raises questions about the sustainability of such interventions. The potential consequences, including the debasing of currency and impacts on asset values, add layers of complexity to an already intricate financial landscape. The scrutiny then turns briefly to the housing market, where stability is noted, but a cautious eye is kept on the rate of change, signaling a nuanced approach to economic analysis. At the heart of the discussion is the business cycle analysis, a compass guiding economic forecasts. The reliance on the ISM survey and forward-looking indicators reflects a methodical approach to understanding the cyclical nature of economic indicators. The dismissive view of a late cycle suggests a prevailing confidence in the current economic resilience, tempered only by the acknowledgement of potential systemic shocks that could disrupt the collateral system. In conclusion, this monologue weaves through the intricate threads of cryptocurrency trends, debt dynamics, global liquidity cycles, and business cycle analysis. The narrative captures both optimism and caution, reflecting the delicate balance required in navigating the complexities of the modern financial landscape. As the focus remains on the GMI monthly and economic indicators, the expectation is one of a strengthened business cycle, though the journey forward is likely to be marked by challenges and uncertainties. Please go ahead liking, subscribing, and sharing with friends to support our content. The information is for general purposes. Viewers should conduct research and consult professionals for financial decisions.